Okay, it's my first time doing this, and so I don't know. Just bear with me, but I got a lot. I need to get off my chest. A lot I need to talk about, and today is gonna be the day. I'm not one of those people that vlog about any certain thing. I'm not gonna just post reviews on restaurants or food or anything like that. Like, I think mainly more so than anything, like I just need to vent. like, um, yeah, and I need feedback from anybody that watches this. You know what I'm saying? So comment, let me know if you watch this, if you have insights. Each one teach one. Somebody help somebody. Okay, that should be the goal of any of these type things. But one thing I've learned is the hardest. We as adults feel like we go through a lot of hardships. But I think one of the hardest things I've ever had to do has been interaction with other human beings. um, Relationships are harder than they have to be. Sometimes for no reason. Like, just honestly, sometimes for no reason. And this is coming from a person who has studied human behavior since I was able to walk and talk good. So, I literally have a sociology degree. I have taken human behavior classes in college for literally 6 years, because I do have both an associate's and a bachelor's, and I'm going back for a master's. And humans, like the most difficult, fickle creatures that exist on this planet, and maybe any other. Um, this is coming from a person that has really, literally, like, been through it all. I've been lied to, I've been cheated on, I've been, mistreated, I've been taken for granted, I've been treated well, and I've been the person that kind of took that person for granted. I can admit that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've definitely made that mistake once or twice. Um, I have been the cheater. I have. But let me say this. That's mainly because I'm a real do unto others as you would have them do unto you type of thing. And it's like, once you hurt me, I feel like I have to make you feel like you made me feel in order for you to understand. Otherwise, you're just not going to understand. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a really good person. You know what I'm saying? And lately, like, I look at a lot of my friends and their relationships, and they're a lot more forgiving than me. Like, God has really been working on me lately to become a much more forgiving type of person and be more patient with people and relationships, because I'm really quick to cut people out and be like, you know what, okay, I just can't deal with you. This ain't gonna work. Me and you don't mesh. Like, it's just not any compatibility. um, I've been working on that lately. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make relationships last, because, like, literally, part of me used to be ashamed to admit that, but my longest relationship was only maybe 3 years, and it may have lasted longer than it should have, but that was my longest relationship. Um, but yeah, I've been around. I look at my friends' relationships, and I feel like they're much better girlfriends than I am, because all the hurt that I have endured does not allow me to be as good and as sweet as of a girlfriend as I used to be. Like, I used to be that one that, when I go shopping, I'm gonna get him something. I got a friend, my best friend, like, she spoils the shit out of her husband. She was more than understanding when he didn't have a job. Like, all my friends now, like, they're like that. Like, it's okay if he don't have a job. Like, me, it's like, I've gotten to the age where I need a partner. And if it was my husband, I'm not gonna say don't support your husband. But it's harder for me when we're just together and in a relationship. You know, you lose your job for, I give you a month to 2 months. After that, if you don't get no job, you're not trying. It's too many temp agencies. It's too many, especially where I live. I live in a really big city. Um, you know, you just gotta have some type of hustle about yourself, or you're not trying. That's just how I see it. But yeah, the females I've met, like, they're super forgiving. They're super, like, accepting, and I'm so not. So, and I be questioning myself, like, dang, like, I wish I could be more like them. Like, maybe somebody would really love the hell out of me. But then the other part of me is like, girl, no, stupid. You know what I'm saying? But not to call them stupid, because that works for them. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I've done that, and it wasn't appreciated nor reciprocated a lot of times. Well, I'm not gonna say reciprocated. I take that back, because majority of every man, I had to think back when I said it was just about every man that I've ever been with really has, like, done for me. So I can't really say that it wasn't reciprocated, like, but maybe not to the level or extent that I would prefer. I can admit that I'm a person that has been spoiled, or, as I would like to say, it's extra love. Don't try to worry about my edges right now. Listen, it's been a long day, okay? I honestly have only had maybe 2 hours of sleep, and it's been a long day, okay? So don't judge me. Don't look for me to be getting out here trying to be all extra cute and made up for y'all, because this is about real, raw, and uncensored, okay? So, it's the first, it's the, hey, you get it how it comes, okay? Just nothing that is primped and prepped up for you. No, this is real life. So, um, and bear with me if it's hard for me to stay on task, because it's just a lot on my mind right now, okay? That's why I wish that I could, like, do this live and people can interact with me as I talk. Like, I think I probably will focus a little bit more like that. But anyway, if I'm too all over the place for you, just, that's just what it is. But, men these days, like, they really don't allow you, a lot of them don't allow you to be a good woman. And then there are some that have the potential to be excellent men, but they've dealt with really weak, really, really weak women. And I'm not a weak woman. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm truly an alpha female in my own right. And I am only, and I mean only, submissive to the right type of man. Like, you're someone that really has to make me feel 100% totally comfortable, to where I can let go and say, oh, well, I can let him lead. I can say, okay, babe, to him, because he got it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that makes me feel confident, secure, that my bills gonna be paid, my kids are gonna be taken care of and treated the right way. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna handle everything as far as the house, the car. You're gonna handle everything like you need to. You know what I'm saying? And he's not gonna be by himself, because, like, I'm a soldier. Like, I'm a woman that's majority of the time has held down her own household. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a long time, I preferred just having my own house and living by myself. Yes, I got very lonely at times. Um, but I preferred being alone. Like, over dealing with BS relationships. Like, a lot of these men today are fucked up. And if it's not because of their mamas and how piss poor of a job they've done, it's some other raggedy woman that has just accepted too much shit out of them, to where they think, okay, this is the norm, I can treat them like that. And, Or I could try to run this game on her and she like, it's just, y'all fucking these men up. Because I'm a woman, I don't even get turned on by a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be a real man to turn me on. And if you start showing or displaying any remnants of anything other, like, I get turned off super fast. So, yeah, like, and I mean, like, okay, you know, I am currently in a relationship. And I'll delve more into my current relationship. Like, one day I'll give y'all from start to finish. But right now it's just, somebody help me figure out how I could be, should I even be more accepting, because part of me is just like, what, I give up. The other part of me is like, you got a baby with him now. Yes, I have a 1 month old. Like, I gave birth to my last daughter August 1st. She is now 1 month old. And I left both of my other daughters' fathers. One of them, as soon as I found out I was pregnant with her, the other, she right after I had her. You know what I'm saying? Which those are totally other stories. Like, oh, you'll definitely want to hear those stories. Definitely. Yeah, like one of them, while I was having her, he was later with the other chick. Like, I mean, he was there when I had her. I'll take that. But I mean, my whole entire hospital stay, I was by myself. And that's because he was living with with his other baby mama, a whole nother trick. And hiding it from me and all of his family. And just, yeah, like I said, I'll delve into that story a lot more. So stay tuned. Okay, check out these videos when I just want to fully disclose. It's probably, that's probably going to be the name for my YouTube channel, or the basis of theme or whatever, full disclosure. So, yeah. The second one, I'll be honest, like, I left her as soon as I found out I was pregnant with her, because I honestly was under the impression, due to the doctor, that she was not his. Him cheating kind of influenced that also. Like, I probably, if he hadn't been cheating, or I hadn't felt like he was cheating, I probably would have stayed with him and just, waited till I had her to find out what she is. But he was cheating, and no one would ever make me feel different. Like, he was definitely cheating on me with his other children's mother. And so I was just like, I don't want to be with you, I want to leave you, like, whatever. And, I'm one of them, I raise my kids by myself type of stuff. Like, oops, I got pregnant by you, but I'm not going to force you to be around type of mom. Like, I'm mama, I'm going to do what I got to do for my child, whether you do anything or not. Like, that's kind of my mentality. Like I said, you'll want to hear those stories. But yeah, I left him. Don't try to judge me. I'm drinking by myself because I have no friends. Well, I don't have any. It's not that I don't have any friends. I don't have any friends here. Like, I don't have any friends here. I have 2 people that I used to associate with, but they're more available for their men. And they'll both say, oh, I miss you, I want to, link up and get together. And then when you call them, they're not available, because they're available for their men. So, and I mean, it's, hey, don't stop being there for your man. That's who you gotta be with. You ain't gotta be with me. We ain't gotta be friends. So, that's how I look at it. But I feel like they both got men that don't deserve them. They were some of them really good girls that I was talking about. Them, they really be there for their men. Like, my head go out to them. And I tell them all the time, like, if I was gay or I into some women, like, they be my girlfriends, because they just that good. but I don't like women. Like, part of me wish I like women. Because I feel like lesbians are so much more loyal. I feel like they try so much more harder for their relationships. I feel like they take things serious. Of course, they're women. They're much more in tune with their feelings, except for the some of these studs. They want to be men, so they want to act like men. So they complicate things just because they retarded or crazy. But like, I'm just lesbians, like feminine, just I think two femmes together. I think that's the best relationship sometimes because it's a good understanding and they care each one. So, but anyway, I don't like women, so um, yeah. Anyway, but I be in admiration of some relationships because, like I said, I know some lesbians that's been together so long, and it's a beautiful thing because they really work through their issues. Like they're really much more in tune with their partners and trying to please them and all that jazz. What relationships should really be, the type of work that should really be put in. But okay, I'm rambling. I'm gonna get back on topic. Fixing up my little drink. Gotta get out of mango syrup out of it. Shout out to Taco Cabana for these $2 margaritas. Yeah, they do. They be what it is sometimes. So, um, yeah. So yeah, we just had a baby, 1 month old, and I'm battling with myself at this point to remain in this relationship. And I know that sounds bad, but it's the truth. Like it's really the truth. Like dealing with people in their ways, and especially when you get somebody that's been with a weak individual for a very long time, like they program and set in their ways. So for me, I'd be like, you should just go back to her. And they'll know that sounds so bad, like it should. That's go back to what you used to, because I'm not that. I'm not gonna conform to that, because what I feel like what you came from is so far from me. We just like we can't even pretend like that's gonna go. So, cause yeah, like a weak woman that you know don't work, can't contribute nothing, so she need him. So she's more than willing to follow and kiss his ass and suck his penis and whatever the fuck she weak, cause you need him. You don't want to lose him. You know what I'm saying? Even when he wrong and he mistreating you, you willing to apologize to please him, so he'll please you, begging him to come back home. Yes, yeah. So let me get, or you got a mama that won't tell you when you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? And like me, I do something that's really wrong. My mom gonna say, well, you know what I'm saying? I'm really disappointed in you. And that ain't what it is. That ain't right. That ain't what you should do. You know what I'm saying? Because I raised you better than that. You got mamas that's just, that's awful. When your young man that you done raised is fucking up. Like, you can't tell a motherfucker, like, hey, you fucking up. That ain't cute. I done raised you like that. I'm very disappointed in you representing me the way that you are. Because I feel like no matter what go on, whatever you do, you a representation of me, because you came out of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm your mom. Because let me ask y'all something. When y'all see little kids messing up in the neighborhood and doing this, you wonder what they mama is, right? What kind of mama they got for them to be acting like they do, right? You do. That's your first instinct. It's the same thing with an adult. Like, damn, who raised you? You know what I'm saying? That's really how you think. Like, who raised you to be this type of fucked up individual? To, you know what I'm saying, have you at the age that you are thinking the shit that you're doing is cool or okay. Like, you know, this be my thoughts. Hey, judge me if you choose. I wouldn't advise, but judge me if you choose. That this is like really how I feel though. And I mean, you can be open and honest and say, hey, I disagree with you, you know, this, and this, and this, and we can debate it. Like, I'm always up for a strong debate, I promise you. So, I hope that you comment and let me know how you feel about, you know, especially if you're in an opposition of what I'm saying. But, you know, I feel like a man, by the time you reach your 40s, should be clear and confident in taking care of your household, taking care of your woman and making your woman feel like she your woman and you want her to be your woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell y'all this scenario what I'm on today. Like, I've had to express before that if we together, we should move as a unit. Like, I'm a firm believer in it. Because, like I said, I want a partner. So I feel like everything we should do, it should be a partnership. You know what I'm saying? We take care of the house together. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one that's going to sit here and let you pay all the bills by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Which it ain't nothing wrong with that. I have had men that say, well, no, you know, I don't want my woman working. You're going to stay at home. And I've done it. And it drove me crazy. Like, I was tired of sitting at home. But I'm generally not that type of woman. Like, I'm fine with going to work, making money. Because I feel like we can build, we can accomplish more when it's both of us contributing, when it's both of us handling business. You know what I'm saying? I'm a business-minded person. Like, I got all these ideas of businesses that I want to start, but you feel like you're alone in everything you do. Because I don't have the support of my partner to say, well, yeah, baby, we can do it. I believe in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we need to do, what you want me to do, what you need me to research. You know what I'm saying? What you need me to be on. Instead of saying, well, you just do it. You do everything, and I'm just, like, you just going to piggyback off me. Like, that don't make me feel like I got a man. It don't. It does not make me feel like I got a man. It made me feel like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's really how I be feeling. Like, I get to questioning a lot of things. And I know if he probably watches this, like, it's going to be a few arguments, but guess what? I'm at the point where I don't care, because I'm battling with myself at this point to remain in this relationship. I really am. Like, I'm really battling with myself, because part of me wants to just pack up and leave my damn self in my own fucking house. And that's serious. When you'd rather leave than tell the next motherfucker to go. Like, that's really where I'm at right now. I'm, like I said, full disclosure, like, I'm at the point where I feel like he really don't love me, even though he swear every day he do. I feel like he loves the baby, he doesn't love me. That's true. That took a lot to even say that, because, this the world gonna be watching, people gonna be judging you, but it's true. What do you do when you get to that point? Like, I just, a lot of things upset me and made me quit. I'm like, we've had some really rough, rocky, like, times. Like, normally when it gets to the point where we have to argue the way I've had to argue with him, I would have been gone. So I be feeling like, okay, it's God forcing me to stay with this. Or, I don't know, like, I question myself, like, am I just staying because I had a baby with this motherfucker? Because that's not nothing that I do. I don't know, like, then I say, well, you're getting older. Like, you shouldn't do the things you used to do. Like, you should question things better. Like I told you, I'm battling with myself. So, I really need help. Yeah. I don't know, like, I need some real relationship expert advice from everyone that can offer it. So I can just really kind of take it all in and assess whether it's me and my thought process, and my judgments, or am I right and it's him and I just need to like really let this go? Or is this normal? Because I talk, I'm gonna say something. Let me also explain something this because I've always been really hard on relationships because and I tell you that I've been studying him baby since I could walk and talk. Ever since I was a little bitty girl, I have always paid attention to and assessed every marriage and relationship around me. From my aunts, uncles, grandma, mom and daddy, like everybody, neighbors, next door. Like I never, never until I was probably 25, 26 years old. I was maybe a little younger than that, maybe 23, 24. Never saw a relationship that I thought I wanted. Not one. Every single one of them I felt like was unhealthy and dysfunctional in some type of way. Grandma, she was abusive as hell towards my granddad. Now, I may not know everything about that relationship. She might have, had her reasons. He might have been cheating. He might have been out like things I didn't see. But from what I could see, he was the sweetest, most gentle man. I mean, like a real man. Like, take care of him. He gonna go to work. I mean, my granddaddy was 70, 80 years old, fighting diabetes, losing limbs and everything. Still trying to go out and take care of a garden or mess with a car. Like, he was a mechanic for I don't know how many years. You know what I'm saying? Helping people when they ain't had no money, fix their car. Like, just a stand-up, genuine, good guy. And like I said, I don't know nothing about their affairs. Whether he, ever did some shit that, hurt her so that she couldn't be sweet to him no more. Because that'll happen now. Some men will drain the nice right out of you. So, I don't know. But she was mean as hell to him, I say that. My own mother and father, like, I remember them arguing and stuff like that. And I can honestly say that it changed the way I view my father. It made me angry with my father because of how he treated my mom. And to the point where I was probably way more disrespectful to him than I should have been because of it. You know what I'm saying? I was angry for how he treated her, how he treated us. You barely home. When you come home, you barking at her, at us, at everybody, and then if you ain't, you ordering folks around because you're a drill sergeant. So you can't separate the two. Like, it's just, you was a harsh individual my whole childhood. So my aunts and uncles, like, I remember them cheating on each other and fighting and kids just about to kill each other. Like, both of them with knots upside their heads. And, one of them over here with outside children. And she still just lives dirty drugs. Like, he ain't did nothing wrong. This one over here beating on her and can't hardly handle their bills and stuff because they got gambling issues or drinking problems. And like, I just remember all types of stuff. But yeah, like I was saying it out. So I never had an example of any relationship or marriage that I really could say, oh, I want to be like them. I really want to be like them. Other than shit you saw on TV. And of course, that's TV. TV gives you a distorted vision anyway. That shit ain't real. It's a few shows out now that's a lot more real than what you used to watch back in the day. But I had one friend, which I would not name her name, but her and her husband, I thought were just so perfect. Like, she was a stay-at-home wife. She would get up 5 o'clock in the morning and fix his breakfast and his lunch. Take care of their kids. They had a special needs child. I just thought they were beautiful. I thought, he would come home so they could, have relations on lunch. Like, it was just, they were ideal.
I mean, really ideal. So one day she calls me and she is on the floor just hollering like somebody had died, okay, or like somebody tried to kill her. So I'm just like, what's wrong? What's wrong? You know, instead of trying to get her to tell me, she was inconsolable. I mean, couldn't even tell me what was going on. So it was so serious. Like, I literally couldn't get her to tell me anything. She was just hollering. I had to get in my car and go to her house to see what the heck had went on. And she tells me, you know, like I said, they perfect, like model couple. Like, I want to be like them, okay? They like the Obamas to me. Which I done seen scandals, so I don't even know if they so perfect. But I get there and she's like, I could kill him. I just want to kill him. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? Finds out her husband been cheating on her for who knows how long. The woman, mistress, whatever you want to call her, Trollop, calls her and tells her that she is pregnant by her husband and literally gives her the full play-by-play of their whole affair. And when I tell you, it literally just about killed her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I almost took her out of here. She just was no good. And I was speechless because I was just like, there's no way, not him. Like, not my perfect couple. Like, no. Like, y'all was my only hope. You know, y'all was my ideal couple. Like, I wanted to be like y'all, like, no doubt. So I'm hurt for her. He come, he's denying it. No, I don't even know if it's my baby. This, and this, and this. Turned out it was his baby. Let me tell y'all how good a woman this woman was. She was willing, and I'm gonna tell the lady on the phone, like, you know, she was willing to take this baby her husband didn't have during an affair and raise it for his woman. If she had just gone on by her business and leave him alone.